Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is another movie review. This movie review is for My Hero Academia Heroes Rising. Now, when I went into this, I saw the first movie because I own it on Blu-ray upstairs. I own Two Heroes, which is another pretty decent anime film, though I was a bit underwhelmed until the very third act. Like, the third act was action and action and action, and it just got really good with the action. There were some good story moments, good character moments in the movie, but I felt like it was just a bit underwhelming. Uh, uh, yeah, I liked it, but I didn't love it. So when I went into this one, I went in with clear conscience, right? I went in and I was really, really hoping to get a good anime film, and I gotta say, this movie is, it's as of right now, it's my favorite film of the year so far. Yes, I put that above The Invisible Man and Sonic the Hedgehog so far. Because I absolutely thought this film was epic. I thought the character moments in this movie were absolutely what the show and the series needed. There are some moments in this movie with Bakugo and Midoriya, and they absolutely nail a perfect rivalry, but a friendship almost beyond the rivalry in this movie. And I think it's absolutely one of the most powerfulest aspects of the entire series. And I thought they handled it very well. This is not a movie with All Might in it. So if you're going to go see if you go in thinking you're going to see a lot of All Might, he's literally in it for like two scenes, and they're like maybe under a minute each. Like less, like he's in the movie for probably about a minute tops. Like he's not in the movie pretty much at all. This movie's focused on all the UA students. They're at an island. They're taking over the island, taking charge of the island because the heroes for the island are actually off doing something else. So they're taking over, helping out the islanders with their chores, with finding lost animals, doing their crops. They're just helping a lot of people out, and it's fun to watch these characters do that because they're doing real hero work. These are real. They're out in the field getting experience. But then the villain of the movie, whose name is Nine, he decides that he doesn't decide, but he has an issue, but he wants to make plans for the future, but he wants a certain boy, and I'm not going to tell you why he wants the kid, but the kid's on the island, and him and his goonies, the goons, go to the island to try to capture this kid, and that's when the heroes from UA get into a fight with these villains, and these guys are overpowered. They're crazy powerful. But the best part of the movie easily was the banter between Bakugo and Midoriya, because this is something I really needed, because I'm a Bakugo fan to an extent. I think his character can be absolutely annoying, obnoxious, but in this movie, his obnoxious and annoying, like, it just wasn't as that much there. It was more of him almost kind of figuring out where he wanted to be in all of this, and it was kind of interesting to see that kind of aspect about him. But Midoriya, because Bakugo, he means well, but he kind of goes into a more violent approach towards things, but he means very much well. And, the banter between that and Midoriya's always trying to calm him down and stuff, and he's, like, losing it, and he's kind of like, I won't take orders from you, and a very Vegeta, Sasuke, Naruto, Vegeta, Goku kind of relationship, but I think there's something even more connecting with these guys than even Naruto, Sasuke, or Vegeta, or Goku. Like, there's something that it just grasps me, and I'm just like, yeah, these guys are pretty, they have their issues, but they're friends. You can tell they're friends deep down. Like, he doesn't have he tries to not have disrespect for Bakugo, and Bakugo has actually gained respect for Midoriya, and it's there, you can see it, and I thought their fight was very, very fun. At the third act is very cool, very very nice. Definitely a better villain than I think the first Two Heroes movie. I really kind of got behind the villain. He felt very I don't want to compare him to another villain from a show, but I felt a lot of pain from Naruto Shippuden vibes through him. His goals were very for someone who has so much power and so much abilities. His views on what life should be was very, he tried to act like a god almost. Like his ideals are very important. So he had a very Pain-esque to him, and he was a badass. And you do actually there's some scenes where this guy, you feel like he could have been a very sympathetic character, but at the same time you're like, there's no saving this guy. He's absolutely nuts. So yeah, I really enjoyed this movie. I would give it an 8.8 out of 10. I think it's one of those movies that if you're not too sure about it yet, maybe you're like me who felt very underwhelmed by the first movie. I really enjoyed the first movie. Don't get me wrong, I really enjoyed it. But if you felt underwhelmed by it and you're like you're debating on whether you want to go see this or not, I think you should go see it. I think you're actually going to get a lot more enjoyment out of this film than you will Two Heroes. I certainly did, and I can't wait to watch it again. It's my favorite film of the year so far. So, guys, what are your thoughts on Heroes Rising? Have you guys seen it yet? Do you guys want to see it? What should you prefer, Two Heroes or Heroes Rising? Guys, comment down below. Let me know your thoughts. I prefer Heroes Rising personally. I'll see you in the next video, guys. Take care. I'm gonna go finish Yu Yu Hakusho now. Yeah.